Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening, or this morning, or this afternoon, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. Today, we are carrying on with a little adventure we've been playing on one of our Savage Sundays, playing Savage Worlds Adventure Edition. This is the, I guess I should hold the regular edition. There we go. Savage Worlds Adventure Edition, playing the newly released Deadlands, the Weird West. And with me today, making up a posse, are about a trio of hombres playing some new and some returning heroes from the Weird West. Guys, I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and Dave, I guess what level of familiarity you have with Deadlands. So first up, we've got Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I am playing Elizabeth Raven Ramsey. She's got the quickest two guns in the West. She doesn't need to tell you she's the best. She'll show you. And yeah, I have not played Deadlands, and since Reloaded came out, and Matt ran it for me on my first Roll20 experience like a couple years ago. So
okay.
It's been a while. But
nice.
Yeah, decided to get back in the saddle.
Excellent. Next up is Carl.
Hello, I'm Carl. I play Bill the Tater.
Nice.
Buck something. I'm going to try my best to do an East Texas accent and keep it up.
Nice.
But Bill the Tater is an ex-Texas Ranger. Now they're called Territorial Rangers since the end of the big conflict.
Yep.
So there you go. And we're in a heap of trouble there, Raven. So come and save us.
And last but certainly not least is Mo.
Hi, I'm Morris. I'm playing Augustus Quiggle III, who is a man in black and in trouble.
Yes. So, why don't we start with Bill and Angus? Why don't you tell us what happened last time?
We were chasing some ne'er-do-wells. So I was chasing ne'er-do-well, and we got him to this place used to be called Hell's something. Now it's Heaven's
Hellsgate.
something. Hell's Gate. Yeah.
Yep.
And now it's Heaven's Gate. And the town's kind of weird. We were there at a sort of revival picnic, and they fed us real good because I am the tater after all. I love to eat. So I met with this agent with old Agnes, and he was looking for someone too. So we put our heads together as a good good posse types do. Looking for justice in the Weird West, and well, we decided to stay like near the church where the big revival picnic was happening, and we were attacked by some worm man. And
so I'm going to back up.
Then the whole town.
I was going to back up just a scooch here to give some situation or context for this. So the town of Hellsgate, or what is now Heaven's Gate, is located in the Black Mountains of Nevada. And it is located in a place called Titus Canyon between Nevada Territory and California. It was a mining town, and Bill had been through here and was quite familiar with the mining town.
It was Hell's Gate was true by its name. It used to be a hell on wheels in a mining type of town, much like those railroad towns that would come up as a boom town, sort of. Not as big as Deadwood, but now it was all like friendly and religious.
Yeah, now
people have seen the light.
The population seemed to be split between one group, which was the former miners, who seemed to have given up that profession, and the congregation of this Reverend Rockhold. And Reverend Rockhold and his son, Reverend Rockhold looks a little older than that, and then there's his son, Arthur Rockhold, who's a real mean son of a bitch. And they denied ever seeing any of the people that Bill or Angus were looking for. Angus also had a fairly interesting introduction to Titus Canyon too. Do you remember what that was, Mo?
Yeah, we were traveling with my colleague Santiago, and we were attacked by a rattler on the trail, and we just escaped, unfortunately losing my horse, so we had to ride into town, sharing a horse, and the town didn't seem to acknowledge the existence of these things, claiming that it's all just a fairy story and those sensationalist things in the Tombstone Chronicle.
Epitaph.
Epitaph.
It is
Yeah,
appropriately funereal for it to be a tombstone epitaph.
Yeah.
All right, and then yes, sorry, Carl. Then that they were invited to sup with the Reverend. They asked about their folks. They did make a friend and a friend's son as well too. The local hotelier. He and his son seemed to be not part of this strange congregation. Though they also denied that they'd seen either of the characters. However, Angus, with his keen investigative skills, noted that a whole page representing a year's worth of check-ins at the hotel had been torn out from the hotel ledger. Then, as Carl said, you guys had an interesting evening.
Yeah, so these worm creatures, they're like, they look like men. I guess they look like that. So, but they're like, they're basically like maggot men, right? So like maggots and stuff were dropping off of them, and we defeated them. But then we realized that things had gone quiet in the town. No one had responded. We decided, well, we need bigger guns. So we went back to the hotel. Then we discovered that the whole town was out there chasing us or looking for us for some, we had suspected nefarious purpose. We got some intel from the hotel man and his son, and they told us to go to the mines because that's where the bad things happen. So we made our way to the mines with the help of some raccoons.
Yes, the raccoons were both their friends and foes. Angus got a fumble on the stealth check to try and sneak back to the hotel, but then fortunately, between the two of them, they both had their badges out, and between the territorial marshal and the agent, they scared the shit out of the townsfolk and made them run off.
Yeah. So, but then we continue to be wary so we could get to the mine because we figured. So we went through the mines. We heard the weird chanting. We made our way to this underground cavern amphitheater, and that's when Angus, as because Mo is so lucky, rolled another fumble. So as we're about to like throw down some lead and dynamite, Mo's character Angus kicks over a rock, and it tumbles down and echoes, of course, in this underground amphitheater. The bad guys with the Reverend leading this weird congregation says, "Get him!" And then also this creature erupted from the from the ground, and we lost our shit, and that's where we stopped.
Yeah, that's where we ended the session. Is with the last episode ended with a Mojave Rattler smashing out of the.
And those things are. I didn't realize how big they were because I was looking at the cutouts, like I guess so like we're like this big I guess.
Yeah. No, they're 100 feet long.
Yeah, these things are like 50 millimeters, 100 millimeters.
Yeah, yeah.
They're pog. I was like, oh my god, those things are huge.
Yeah, Dave, can you see why I was so excited to play this game now? Oh god. All right. So,
any excuse for Kev to pull out a Tremors reference or a kaiju?
Yes, they definitely look like Tremors.
You're damn right.
Why did I?
If you want to play kaiju, so the Birchers helped Sean and Robin Bircher, who work with Savage Worlds and the company. They recently put out this kaiju Savage Worlds, so you could play like a big mech. You could play Godzilla or whatever, or
cool. King
Kong or whatever. So
nice.
It's pretty neat. So they run it in conventions, and I think it's out at least on PDF in some capacity. Okay. But I know they have a Roll20 for it too. So maybe that could be another Savage weekend.
Savage Sunday would
die,
be
die kaiju die.
You really don't have to entice me to run either A, more Savage Worlds, or B, something involving kaiju. So, all right. So then, Raven, where our scene opens is in blackness. And Raven, you hear kind of a rumbling, and you're shaken awake. And you realize your shoulders are, god dang, they're so stiff. And you realize that your hands have been kind of shackled like this. And you can hear rumbling, and you can hear the sound of popping of gunfire and voices shouting, and then you hear this titanic roar. And you're thinking, like, what the hell is... And then as you sort of move forward, you hear this popping as the... Whatever bolt they had set into the wall, whatever that rumbling was, it shook it loose.
Better that bolt popping than my shoulders.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so good. And it seems that you make your way. You do a quick surveying of your surroundings, and you appear to be in what looks like maybe a room dug in a side. What do you call it? In a side chamber in a mine. There's a door that once was standing flush with a door-sized entryway, and it's irregular because it's been carved into the rock, and it's just boards that have been kind of slapped together. But whatever that rumbling was, it shook the door loose, so you're quite easily able to get your way over. What do you do?
My holster with my smoke wagons?
Does not appear to be at your holsters are still there. The guns are gone.
Somebody took my smoke wagons. Damn it.
Last thing you seem to remember is you were traveling with this feller by the name of Rick Montrose. He was a low-down sumbitch, but he owed you money, and he claimed that he could get you the money, and he'd pay you extra for kind of being muscle for him. So you figured
he'd already run off once. If I hadn't stayed with him, there's no telling he wouldn't have run off again.
Damn straight. Then you remember coming to this weird town, this town that seemed to have found God in that fervent and scary kind of way that only, deeply, deeply, disturbingly religious communities can. You haven't seen anything like this since maybe some of the more fervent communities in Utah. So you made your way, you were greeted and whatnot, and then that last thing you sort of remember is laying down in some kind of bed, one of the places that they offered up for you, and then you remember something grabbing your face. That's the last you remember. You had a mighty fine headache. No mechanical penalties, mind you, but you seem to be alone in here, but there are a couple other sets of shackles that are bolted into the wall.
And is there a way out? Can I see anything?
That door is completely flush now, and there's light coming in from the outside. And noise. Horrible noise. There's another rumbling, and dust comes down from the ceiling.
And the shackles are still locked, so my arms are still held in some way?
You're together, but the bolt that would secure them to the wall is free now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to head to the door and see if there's a way out.
You can make if you want to try and get your hands out of here, you can give us just a thievery check. It'll just be I don't think you've got that skill, so it'll be an unskilled check. But, you never know.
You never know. Been in worse places.
Yeah.
So what is it, an unskilled?
Unskilled check. Yeah, just click on your unskilled check. Let's see here.
I thought I'd looked around the sheet a little bit, but trying to see. So that the skills on the left?
Skills will be on the left, yes. Look at that!
Oh, look at that.
Not only a success, a raise. So how is it, do you think, that Raven gets her hands free of the shackles?
Well, these shackles were made for a man. And so she's just put the feet down behind her boots and then made her fingers real small and curled her hands up like this and just slipped over the edge.
Nice. Whew, and that's free. Whew. Yeah. Alrighty. Now you're ready for business.
Well, I'll be much more ready when I get my smoke wagons back. But
yeah.
First things first, let's get to that door and see if it's locked or...
Sure. So you make your way over to the door, and again, you hear another rumbling, more shouting outside. You get your way over there, and the door is sort of hanging loose now. It looks like it may have been damaged. The hinge that it hangs on has been damaged. And you can look out, and what you can see is that feller who was the Reverend, for one, he is standing there, but instead of just that, fine black pastor's outfit that he's wearing in the illustration, he's got a robe that's been draped on top of that that's like a sickly off-white color, and then around his neck, the way that a Catholic priest might, there are a bunch of wriggling, disgusting worms. And that's not the most disturbing thing. The most disturbing thing is the enormous creature that is slowly disgorging itself out from a sandy well in the center of this room. Around this well, you've got tons of townsfolk all dressed up in similar robes, not with the worms on the shoulders, but similar to what the Reverend was, all screaming as this thing is pulling itself out.
This is just the distraction I needed. Get the hell out of here.
Well, first thing I need from you, though, let's see if your luck carries forward. I need a fear check from you. And because of your... what edge is it again?
My gallows humor?
Gallows humor. Yeah, you get to use taunt. So let me tell you what your modifiers... One second here. Oh... Did I set your character... Hold on, I'm going to make sure I set your character sheet to prompt for modifiers.
So I guess I need to, like, come up with some really good quip in order to use this. No.
Yeah. It wouldn't hurt.
Well, if I'm going to meet my end, it might as well be slimy and nasty.
Okay. Now, why don't... okay, so the ambient fear level gives you a -2, and then this thing... let's see here. Rattler. Because you may remember, Dave, that the different locations in the Weird West have like an ambient fear level that can be affected by tale telling and whatnot afterwards. And this particular thing is also quite horrific. So you take -2, so -4 to your fear check, which you give us a... what do you call it?
Taunt roll?
Yes, please, taunt. Come on.
At a -4?
-4, please, yeah. Come on. Down. You want to spend a Benny to re-roll?
Those are those colored dots on my lovely character.
Yeah, you got 3, but you'll be getting more throughout the session.
All right, let's re-roll that.
Okay, go ahead and click on re-roll.
Not so easily scared.
I got full faith in you. So let's click on re-roll.
Ooh.
Alrighty, so that is a fail, which means I need you to roll a 1d20 plus 2 for us, please. So you are currently shaken and fatigued as well. 7. Oh, wrong. Alrighty, here we go. 7. Vulnerable. Okay, so you are you're vulnerable. You take or things get minus or plus 2 to hit you until the end of your next turn. So you are also shaken. So you'll need a spirit roll to get yourself out of this, and you will need a what do you call it? You'll need an hour to rest. You're gonna take -1 to actions going forward. We're Bill and Angus. I can't remember if you guys failed your...
Yeah, we both failed our...
I'm shaken.
We're both shaken.
Okay.
So we start
all
off
right.
shaken.
So
is there a I know this was a distracted, vulnerable, and stunned icon on here. Is there a shaken one that I need to click off?
Yeah, it's a triangle like on the right.
Between wounds and fatigue.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Great. And then there's an unshake button there to try and get yourself shake yourself free.
Yep.
All right. Then, guys. So we cut back to Angus and Bill, and you've seen all this stuff, kind of roll out. I think what we're going to do is we're going to drop into a chase here, because this critter is going to be coming after you. So allow me to shuffle my deck here. Boom. And then we'll set out our chase track here, and let's maybe give 9 down here, and we'll talk about how you go about making use of this. And I wonder if I've got... You know what the smart thing would have been? Is to find a picture of a mine to have in the background. That's what a smart DM would have done.
Gabriel Pickard has some great mind maps.
Does have some great mind maps. Unfortunately, not illustrations. And I don't need... We're going to be abstracting this stuff, so all I need is just a photo of a mine. But you know what? We're going to have to indulge in our imaginations. So...
Call it a mine.
A mine! You know what we could do is... Well, I guess this is where you're trying to get to, so we'll use that. Alrighty. So 1, 2, another one. Joker. Oh, that ain't good. Ace. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, for the purpose of this, I'm going to make this critter smaller. There we go. I'm going to have the Reverend in this first one as well, and I will have our townsfolk, the lovely... Oh, what's happened there? Go away. The lovely townsfolk. As part of that as well. Oh, it's Territorial Ranger. We don't want that. We want townsfolk. There we go. Now, you guys, I will put... I'm just going to make your tokens a little scooch smaller. Raven, I think you're going to be here, but they're not aware of you yet. Bill and Angus, we'll put you here on the 4, and then it's just whatever one you're over. So, let's quickly talk about what... yeah, I think that'll work. Talk about chases. So chases in Savage Rules, it's an abstracted set of like mini rules for figuring out how whether characters can get away from another pursuer. Each round, you can spend an action. You get a free chance to try and run and get further forward. If you choose to spend your action doing that, you get a +2 to that roll. This is going to be athletics because you guys are all on foot. You can also choose to take other actions during that time too. And if you find yourself on... I think that the only one that's got a complication is these guys. If you find yourself on a card that has a clubs suit, then there is a potential complication there. And if you roll quite poorly on your chase, on your escaping thing, that's also going to cause problems for you. The Joker. Oh, sorry, it's your action card, is if it's a complication. And then, let's see here. Oh, if you have a complication, the suit of the card you're on, that's what tells you what the complication is. That Joker, incidentally, if you get a club in your action card, then what that means is you are bumped 2 back. So just be wary of that. If you get a raise, if you roll an 8 or higher on your chase check, then you get to go ahead 2. And I think, Raven, just from where you are, you can tell that there is like the townsfolk, and then you see the shine, the reflection of the badges of the 2 marshals up above. So you know sort of what the situation is here. All right. Then, fellers, if we are ready, unless there's any questions, let's jump into our chase here.
I just I changed my name slightly because I don't want people to think that I'm glorifying the name of that woman who starved her stepson. So.
Oh, what did you have your character?
There's Elizabeth Ramsey, who's like 2011 starved her 10-year-old stepson. So I'm like,
oh, yeah, no.
wondering why the name was familiar. But I'm like, yeah, she's like a well-known murderer.
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus. Alrighty. So then, guys, unfortunately, the first round is going to, the shaken and whatnot stuff overlaps with this. So let's draw some cards here for you guys. Raven, you got a 10 of spades.
Oh,
Angus?
Where
the fuck is your card gone? There we go. Angus has got a 3 of hearts. And Bill, 6 of clubs. Uh-oh, complication for Bill. And then for the I'm do the worms and then the Reverend and his folk separately. Alrighty. So, first thing is, does anyone want to spend, I guess first off, does anyone have any abilities that affect drawing cards? Or I need to give anyone extra cards or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
No? Then what you get to choose is whether you wish to spend a Benny to get another, a replacement card. Everyone living with that?
The numbers of the cards, what does that represent? Like, is that your initiative?
The order, yes. We go from highest to lowest in reverse alphabetical order through the suits. So,
Okay.
Raven, you'd be up first here right now.
So yeah, I don't want to ditch my card.
Okay. All right. So then first up will be Raven. Raven, what are you doing?
I gotta try and get unshaken, do I not?
You do. So two ways you can go about this. You can you can spend your action, make your roll to try and unshake, and if you roll a raise, you get to take an action. Or you can spend a Benny and automatically become unshaken.
Well, I'm gonna trust the dice.
Sounds good.
I've got a gambling problem, so.
Okay. Here we go.
So just hit the old unshake button.
Just click on the unshake. Yeah.
And is it still a -4?
No, not to your unshake.
Oh, okay.
No penalty. You don't continue. Nice.
Oh wow! Wow, it's like
15.
multiple raises.
Yeah, hell yeah. So what do we see? What do we see, Raven? As you sort of quickly shake yourself free and then immediately get taken action.
I think she just figures that she's got to get out of this hellhole, and she's got to find what's his name, Rick. Got to find her smoke wagons and get that bastard who's got my money.
I think that what you probably see for ease, there is a right next to your prison. They've set your firearms there. Seems that they only thought to take them off you at the last minute.
That's like the mental trigger that it's not all's not lost. My smoke wagons are right over there.
All right. So here's what you can do: is you can as a free action, you get to try and run. And this where you find yourself is on the bottom of this this massive chamber with winding kind of stairs or whatever that lead up to some of the different around the chamber, and then to different mine shafts that go out. And so what you can do is automatically make an athletics check to try and run, or and then you can also take an action. You can also choose to just run and leave your guns behind, but I'm going to guess you don't want to do that. You could also do a multi-action. You could pick up, you could take shots, and then you could vamoose. But then you take -2 to all your actions. What are you thinking?
I think it's grab my pistols and go.
Okay, and giddy up. Go ahead and give us a athletics check then, please.
And now I'm unshaken. Do you need the -4 anymore?
Yes, you're not taking. You're taking a -1. You're still fatigued. When you fail the fear check,
right.
you got fatigued. So, but that if you click on fatigue, it'll calculate that in with your roll. The character sheets in this are pretty great.
Fatigued is. Just put a 1 up, or
1. Yep.
There's 2. No.
Yeah, just a 1. All right, and then please feel free to give us an athletics. Oh, so close. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, alrighty. So you start yourself running. Hold on. Is your character still showing as shaken?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Do I have to unclick that?
No. It just I think it's a way of reminding you that you need to roll to unshake. So you just take it off and you're fine. So Raven, you start scrambling up. What do you see as you start running towards, or what do you say, I should say, as you start running towards all of our heroes?
She's like, "Is there a way out of this hellhole?"
Hey, do you guys see this? And does Raven look like she does in the photo or the illustration?
Yeah, she's got bright red hair.
Yeah. So there's this bright-haired, red-haired girl who's running up with guns in her hand. She does not look like either the miners or any of the other ones, and she's right up to where you guys are. All right. So next up will be the Reverend and the townsfolk. So the townsfolk, I think I'm going to make them make a fear check anyway. Yeah, so they're waiting to recover. The Reverend is going to try and get them to unshake. Get them! Kill the heretics! You in this scenario would be the heretics, fellas. Exploding dice. Yep, he's unshaken them, so they are good to go for next turn. Then, next up is Bill. Now, we got a complication for you, Bill, and you are on a diamond. Oh, shit. So here's what you need to do. You need to make, as a free action, I need you to make an athletics check, Bill. On a diamond, it's bumped. You get a -2 to this. And what's happened, I think, is that the stairs are kind of giving way, and you're beginning to slide down, and you may fall back one square. So go ahead and give us a
-2.
minus
In addition to the fatigue, right?
Yeah, and the fatigue will automatically calculate.
Okay. So -2. So just add -2 on the modifier.
Yes, please. Yeah. Fuck.
Ooh, not good.
All right, so you unfortunately, whoop, and in your things, you slide down. You catch yourself and get up, but you're partway down the stairs now.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Can I still see stuff?
now it's your. Let's see here. Yes, now you can make your action.
All right. So I need to unshake.
Yep. You can spend a Benny to do that, or you can make a.
No, I'm gonna
roll.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay. Yep, you're unshaken.
I got a 5. Okay, good. But that's it. That's all I can do, right?
Yeah, that's right. All right.
I can't. All right.
Okay.
Right, because I can't. Yeah, I didn't get a raise. Yep.
Yeah, so you're not able to take an action as well.
Okay.
Okay. So and you can hear this thing crying. So then it is the critter. And I think this thing needs to smell you first. So let's see if it can smell where you are. It's notices.
So I'm also prone also.
No. I think you've scrambled yourself up to the feet. Being bumped is penalty enough. Oh boy. Okay, it definitely sees where you are, and now it gets to make a pursuit check. And these things, the tentacles, it can reach one thing forward. The chase, the nature of the chase tells you how much distance there is between the different chase cards. And in a foot chase, it's about 5 yards.
Also, not far from one card to the next.
Not terribly far, no. Okay, then this is athletics for this thing. All right, success. So, Bill, this thing comes rumbling up and is right next to you at this point.
Okay.
It does not have. It's spending all of its time, and you can picture this thing filling up the stairwell. Angus, you're up next. What are you doing?
I'll probably yell, "Run!"
I'm going to spend a penny to unshake.
Okay.
First off, is there a way I can grab Potato the tater by the scruff of the neck and try and pull him with me as we move?
I absolutely love with your accent. You called him Potato instead of the tater.
Potato.
Mr. Potato.
Well, from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks. You've removed it.
So what?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether we could. If I could just grab and try and
because he's 5 feet away. Unless you can think of something that you could toss to him that far away. I don't know. What do you think? This is where a bullwhip would really come in handy, hey?
Yeah. Well, I suppose I could extend the butt of the rifle down and just try and get him to grab on and pull. Unless I go back and try and step back and go forward. So
one thing, let's point out one other thing you can do here. Remember that there is a mechanic in Savage Worlds called a test. And what a test does is it's using something, usually it's like a taunt or intimidation. It's the mental showdown kind of stuff. But you can use all sorts of things to get a test. And a test can inflict things from make them vulnerable. So with Raven is right now, -2 to be hit. You can make them take +2 to be hit. You can make them distracted, so they get -2 to their attack rolls. And if you get a raise on it, they become shaken.
Okay, in that case, I'm just going to try and distract the Rattler by letting it have it with the Gatling pistol.
Awesome.
Right in the face,
yep.
Sort of thing.
So if you're unleashed, it's always in auto fire, right?
Yes, it's the...
Okay, so then you pull that thing out. I'm going to give you +2 to your shooting test for this, to reflect how, it is. And then it gets to resist with Spirit, I believe.
Yeah, it's a rate of fire 3, so I'm...
Okay.
And...
Do you want me to roll and set your difficulty number here?
So am I at a negative fear level, or are we not?
So you will have 1 point penalty from your fatigue, but if you've got that marked on your character sheet, then that's going to be fine.
Let me just check what I've got.
Okay.
Let me just
So it'll be a
shake myself.
+2.
Yeah.
Yep, +2 to your roll, and then I just rolled. So your target number is going to be a 7. You need an 11 in order to have him shaken. Oh! Now, does that include the +2? Oh!
No, that would be 11.
It does include the 2. Because you rolled a 6, then you rolled a 2, and then you got a +2. Now, do you have +2 from anything?
Dice.
What's that?
It's 2 dice on the...
No. When you're rolling skill checks, you're only ever rolling 1 dice. You also get the benefit of the wild die, but you take the better of the 2.
He did not add the +2 because he exploded.
Right, it exploded though, but it's got a. So he's got minus.
So he rolled an 8, and then he rolled a 2, and then the -1 from fatigue. He did not add your +2 that you gave him.
Oh, right, because fuck, of course, yeah, no, that is 11 then, yeah.
There are special rules, but hang on, I haven't got them.
No, don't worry. So what you did you see a prompt for a modifier then, Mo?
Yes, I just put it in flat.
No, because remember you needed the +2. When you get a +2 modifier to it.
I didn't add the +2 to it.
All right, so we're back at. So yeah, so that is sufficient. This thing is shaken. So Tater, you look behind and this thing is going, and you yell out, "Run!" And then you start hearing this like as he's rattling away with his Gatling pistol. Raven, you look a little envious on this thing because it's just thrown out a hail of bullets at this thing, and it's distracted the Rattler. All right, guys. I do have bad news. This thing does have... well, no, you don't get to do both. You either shoot it and do damage, or you are doing a test.
I see. It's a distract, but I don't do damage. Right.
Shaken is okay.
Shaken is good. That means it's got to recover next round. So I have, because of 3 players today, I got 3 bennies, and this thing has bennies as well. Alrighty, then let's do this end of the round, guys. So next round, Raven, Jack, nice. Angus, 9, Tater, Joker, +2 to your rolls, and everyone gets a Benny.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
all right.
You just add a Benny to our character sheet?
Add a Benny to... we've just been keeping track of them on the tokens. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then
right.
for the Reverend and his folk. 8. Alrighty. Anybody spending bennies to get a new card?
Nope.
Nope. All right.
I think I will, because that's a complication.
That's not a bad call. All right. Then... Oh, shit.
Okay.
How about you act slower and
So
also...
obviously my foot turns on a stone, and I try and recover, but I then land on another.
You know, they told you not to wear those wingtip shoes, but you insisted on looking fancy.
Yeah, and I've actually got the fancy ones with the little steel sort of decoration on the front.
All right, so here's the other thing with Joker, Bill. So you get +2 to all your actions this round. You also get to choose when you want to go.
Yeah, I think I will go now.
Okay.
And I'm going to light a stick of dynamite and toss it into the creature.
So I think you have to draw it out then first, right?
Okay, yep.
Yeah, so you draw it out, you light it, and if you want to throw it, that's -4, because it's 3 actions.
Okay, well I get a +2, so...
Hell yeah.
It'll work.
Okay. Let's see here. So if you're just tossing it against the thing's side, then you got no other modifiers.
I guess I want to toss it in the mouth. That'd be more complicated, right?
Yeah, the mouth is a -6 called shot.
Okay.
Do you have anything that modifies that further?
I don't think so. No.
So here's what you might want, if I might suggest, you can toss that for sure at least 1 square or 1 thing behind you. I think that tossing dynamite may even be 2. So if you wanted to, I mean, you're getting a +2 bonus this round, which is great, but if you wanted to save it for when a time when you're not taking like a starting off at a -10 for situational modifiers.
Yeah.
Your call. What are you thinking?
Now maybe I'll just I don't know. I think I'll use a dynamite not as like to try to damage the creature, but to just cause havoc and distract like the
Yeah.
the cultist.
Absolutely. No, I'd totally let you. You can make a test against all the cultists and the Reverend, because they're all sort of clustered together.
I guess I'll just toss it back. I look
Okay.
at the creature, I try to gauge it, like there's no way, and I just guard behind it.
Yeah, yeah. You can picture it sort of like undulating and moving. You're just
Yeah.
like, get your mouth down here, you damn thing! God damn it! And then, so what we'll do is, why don't you make I think athletics is the throwing.
Athletics?
Yeah, they got rid of the throwing skill. So just athletics, you'll get. Let's see here. It'll be a -4 from the getting it out, lighting it, and then tossing it. But you said you get a +2 from something? Oh, from the Joker.
I get a +2 from the Joker. So
Yep.
it's a -2.
Yeah, so it's -2.
Well, let's see. All right, we'll see what happens.
Yep.
Oh man, nope.
Want to re-roll? Benny?
Yes, I'm gonna use a Benny that I just got to roll.
Okay.
All right. Jeez. Oh well.
Okay. So it goes. Wow, you didn't get a fumble, so I think it just
Yeah.
toss. But actually, you know what you've given me? The perfect excuse for why Angus is facing the complication now. So this tosses down, it explodes, and then Angus, this stair that you're standing on, kind of collapses and gives way. So that's why you're going to have to make a complication. All right, so it looks like next is Raven. What are you doing, Raven?
So she catching up to these two others.
Well, I'm behind, but yeah. It's fine.
Okay, so the representation of you being on the card before is you're physically behind
5
me?
feet, yeah. So like if you picture
Yeah,
they're 5 yards back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think she's gonna shout out to Angus and Bill, and with not by name, but she'll be like, "What's taking you so long? We don't got all day." And she'll like run forward a little bit and
Sorry,
turn
one thing.
around and
I forgot. Bill, you still get to make an athletics check to try and advance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you always get a chance to still try and do that.
Do I still get the +2 from the Joker? Or is that just
Yes, you
someone
do.
else?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So you caught up to Angus, potentially in time for him to fall back down. All right. So sorry, Dave. I realized I forgot that. I wanted to give Bill a chance to get away from that rattler.
that's totally fine. She's like, "We ain't got all day. Let's get the hell out of here." And so then she's gonna move up forward and then turn around and I don't know, maybe shoot at the big worm.
Sure. So give us an athletics check.
And it'll automatically calculate my fatigue.
Exactly. Yep. No problem. So you are one further forward. Maybe I'll put you down here. All right. So you run a little further down, up to the top, sort of where the entrance to this chamber is. You turn around. This thing is only 10 yards away from you. And hold on here.
Kablam, kablam, kablam.
Yeah, but you're going to get a modifier because of its size. Just give me a sec here. It is. I need to have all my DM screens out. Here we go. All right. Size. Taint on there. How about in here? Whoop. Taint on there. Oh, my little cheat sheets here. Not at all. Alrighty. Bear with me 1 second here. One thing the size of the actual creature, like its size, doesn't necessarily correspond to the actual number that you're getting the bonus to. So this thing, you get, I believe, +6 to hit this thing.
Do I have any penalties?
I think the only thing you got penalties from right now is the fatigue.
The fatigue? Okay, so can I take the +1 on my first shooting roll?
Take the +1?
Yeah, I've got that marksman.
Oh, yes, yeah,
marksman.
absolutely. So if you're going to fire with both weapons, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so just click the little daggers beside the weapon?
Yes. Yep. That should prompt you, and that's the one to roll because it also it prompts you to roll damage.
Okay. So on the first attack, I get +1 from my edge.
Yep. Nice. That's a hit. Did you include
So roll down.
the +6 from size?
Oh, no. Was I supposed to include that as well?
Yep. So that's a raise. So you got a hit with a raise. So go ahead and click on roll damage.
Okay. And missed damage modifiers? Anything?
No modifiers to damage, no.
Okay.
Because what happens with a raise, you'll see where there's the bonus damage. If you get a raise, you get to roll a 1d6, and then absent any other kind of modifier, a 1d6 and add that to it. So you did a 9 in total. It hits the side of this. You might as well be shooting a stone wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
She'll just pull up with her second pistol then, because she's not going to waste ammo on it.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think that is it for Raven. Next up is the Critter. And I'm going to roll for its thing. I won't spend I don't want to squoosh you guys right away. Its vigor is quite impressive. I got a success. I did not get a raise. So this thing, it does that like classic monster thing where it sort of shakes itself, it hits down, and then gives you a roar, and like goo and saliva and shit all spews towards you guys. Then it is the folk on the ground. They are going to start, the townsfolk. I think they're going to wait until that worm gets a little further up. And the Reverend is screaming out, "Get them! Get them! Kill them all!"
Kill them all.
Then it is Angus. So Angus, you were on a diamond, which means a -2 athletics check, please. Come on, athletic.
This is so much fun.
Yeah. Okay, so Angus, you got that coming? Oh, hell. You want to spend a Benny to reroll,
That's
or
not me.
Angus, Benny to reroll, or are you taking that? Oh, we can't hear you, Mo. Oh, everyone drink.
Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
I will re-roll it.
There you go.
Perfect. That does not include the -2, though. That still is a success, but remember to add your modifiers, even on the rerolls. So when you, the kind of the stairs give way as you're blazing away at this thing, and you quickly, stagger or step back. You do not slip down. What do you want to do with your action?
I'm going to advance
Okay.
up to the next step.
Okay. So then, if you're just gonna do nothing but that, you get a +2 to your athletics roll.
Okay, so this is still at -2, of course.
Okay. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, hold on. Angus, I think you've forgotten to take yourself off of being shaken. Because it's still reminding you to unshake.
Oh, sorry, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, that won't have affected your roll. Now, do you wish to spend a Benny to reroll that?
I think I will. We need to get out of here. So,
Okay. Uh-oh, Angus is out of Bennies.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Hell and tarnation. So
At
you
least it's
spent
not a critical, right?
all your time. Now hold on. Did that include the +2? It did include the +2. At least it wasn't a fumble.
Frost giants.
So you're trying to get yourself free. Yeah, and the ground is slick, and you stagger, you fall a little bit, you pull yourself up, but you don't get any advancement. I have reshuffled the deck a couple of times.
He's wearing those city slicker type boots,
Yeah.
like Chelsea boots rather than actual,
Yep.
Western riding boots.
All right. So Angus, you're up first here. Queen for Angus. Good. For Bill, a 10. For Raven, 9. Not bad. No clubs for you guys. For the Worm, a 3. Nice. You guys are all 4. And then for the townsfolk, a 2 of clubs. They get a complication. So it seems that rumbling may be causing them some problems as well. Oh shit! So they actually might injure themselves because they're in a clubs thing. When you, if you fail it, it's treated as a critical failure, which means bumps and bruises. So you may see some dead townsfolk as this thing's rumbling up and the dynamite's going off and the guns are going off. All right. So first up, though, we have Angus. What are you doing, Angus? I should ask, anyone, no one's spending bennies to get new cards?
No, effectively, I'm just going to just get the hell out of Dodge, so I'm going to move.
Please do. Go ahead and give us a...
And it's still at -2?
No. The -2 was only from your
only
complication. Yeah. Just go ahead and you get +2 to this one. Oh my god.
Oh, in that case, that's 2 and 4.
That's a 4, so you are able to catch up. Yep, you're able to catch up to Raven. Raven, I'm just going to move your card over here. We know it's yours, not Angus's. And I'll do this. Boom. There you go. All right, so Angus spends all of his effort trying to scramble and get away from this damn worm. Then it is Tater. What are you doing, Tater?
I'm going to move and then shoot.
Okay, so give us a athletics check.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, Bill.
All right.
Nice, a raise. So you get yourself all the way up there.
Okay. And I'm going to try to shoot it like... Well, I can't... Oh, I guess maybe I can't shoot it.
Yep.
I was going to shoot it at Townsfolk or the Reverend, but if I'm too far, if I just move...
You could have done it reverse. That's fine. We see you're running along and you're blazing away. Are you trying to hit the townsfolk or are you trying to hit the Reverend?
The Reverend.
Please go ahead.
He seems to be like the
Yep,
the one who summoned the creature, at least in my...
So he's about 10 yards away from you. I'm not sure if that gives you a range modifier or not.
I mean, it's a... I got pistol, so it should not, right?
Yeah, I think the first... Just double check. It should say on your character sheet. You may need to...
Range... The 41?
Range is, sorry, 41?
No, the Colt Thunderer, right?
Yes, yep.
Shotguns. All right. So I probably, since I'm drawing it, I will take a -2.
Okay.
Drawing and firing as I move back.
Yeah, short range is 12 with these.
Okay. So I'm still in short range?
Still in short range, yep.
All right. What is double tap again?
Double tap, it gives you you spend 2 shots, and it gives you +2 damage, I think.
Okay, so I'll do that. Right, but I'm taking a -2.
No, sorry, not +2. +1 to hit, +1 damage.
Okay.
So that counts as a hit. Yeah, so you whip that.
8. I didn't add the +1.
So that's a hit. No raise. Go ahead and roll damage, and you'll +1 to damage.
Okay. Oh, wasn't it an 8 is not a raise?
And well, you rolled a 4, right?
I rolled a 4. Duh.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. Okay. No, I rolled a 7, but the minus was not.
Yeah.
Okay. So I roll damage, and I got a +1 damage.
You do get +1 damage. Yeah. Nice. All right. So he is shaken. Ugh, you see, like some of those worms that are hanging around his shoulder. All right. He shoots a hateful look up at you, and you think you can see actually his eyes.
I was like, go to hell, Reverend. Go to hell.
When he looks up at you, in place of his eyes, you can see squirming and wriggling worms inside his skull. So that was Tater. Then we got Raven. What are you doing, Raven?
And Pappy always said, if you can't catch a snake, cut his head off. So I'm going to shoot at the Reverend.
Nice.
And am I in a range? That's at 15?
You are in range. Yeah, you're 15 away from him. So I think that's medium range, which is what, -2? -2?
Yeah.
Okay. But instead of taking a +1 on my first shooting roll, I can ignore up to 2 points of penalties from range.
Yep.
Oh,
there you go.
All right. So I'm going to just Colt Pacemaker. Bam.
Okay. Oh,
man.
You got bennies? So you want to re-roll that?
Yeah, I'm going to use a Benny and reroll.
Okay, let's go right ahead. Hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bam.
Let's see. Come on. 8. All right, so that is a hit, but I am going to spend, or that is, that would be injuring him, giving him 1 wound. I'm going to spend a Benny and soak.
Okay.
For the Reverend. So let's see here.
And, since
I failed.
Oh, nice.
Blood comes out.
How about my other gun? Because, these smoke wagons go in 2s.
You got it. And I'll mark him with, what would I do here?
Ooh, good. It's a hit.
1. Okay. That's a hit as well. Go ahead and roll damage. 6 is not good enough. That you've ruined more of his robe. But he now also looks at you, Beth, and his tongue comes out, and it's one of those worms as well. So he's staring at you with a skull full of worms, and his mouth is full of worms.
Does my phobia trigger at that point?
Oh yeah, right. You gotta. Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Let's.
I don't know.
Yes. Why don't you give us a fear check, Angus?
Oh, well, actually, I get 2 of these because I have got the
Yep.
What is it? It's the guts fear check.
Dang, that's funny.
Well, how do we do fear checks?
It's a spirit roll.
Spirit.
Oh,
Yeah, I will give you a Benny for reminding us of that too. You can't spend it on these rolls, but you will have a Benny for afterwards. A raise? Yep, you're fine.
Oh, good. Nice.
So you get a Benny for your troubles there, Angus. Then it is, let's see, I think it's the worm. Oh, Raven, you also get a chance to move too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Do I have to do an athletics check?
Please do.
for that?
Yep.
Is that because we're trying to go up a slope, or do you normally have to do an athletics check to move?
Athletics is your
part of
running. Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Like if you were on
we
horse,
get a free action to run, right?
you do. Yeah. And it's in any of the chases, you get a chance to do that. It's just if you do nothing but that, you get +2 to it. If you were on horseback, you'd be rolling riding. If you were in a spaceship, you'd use piloting.
Okay.
Did
Cool.
you get a raise?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So you race past Tater. Hurry up, old man. All right. Then we got the worm. So this thing hits the ground. It cannot reach Angus yet, so it's going to try and move first. Angus, this thing seems to have a taste for you. So we'll roll its athletics. That's right, I'm talking away from the mic. I'm rolling its athletics. Let's see here. I got a success, not a raise. It's up to near where you are there, Angus, and then these, what do you call it? Tentacles come writhing out.
Yeah, I don't think I should have moved. Because part of that marksman ability, the last line is you cannot move or fire greater than ROF1. Is that...
Oh shit! Then yeah, you're.
I think it's because you're aiming, right? Like so, you're standing there and you're taking aim and it's bam.
Yep, absolutely. That means just you've given me ample other
additional targets.
Yep. Pray they ignore 4 points of style. Okay, so I take a -2. What is your parry, Beth and Angus?
Parry is 5.
My parry is 6.
5 and 6. Okay, so I need an 8 to get Angus. Am I fatten? Fatten is an 8. Okay, so I need some D8s. Oh, I put my darn. My usual crate of dice I've got set away right now. So let's do this. I've got 3 on Angus and 3 on Raven. And then a wild ass. Alright, so first on Angus. I got 1 on you. And that's it. And then on Beth. Yours is a 5, right?
Yes.
Okay, I only got 1 on you as well, too. So both of you are grappled as these tentacles go around you. And I think there's a grappled condition on the character sheet. Or entangled. I did not get a raise. So what entangled means is... Oh, where is it here? Oh, conditions are on my sheet here. Wait. No? Oh, for Pete's sake. For Pete's sake, Madison, come on. I'll just lay on my GM screens open. Oh, bound and entangled. Here we go. Entangled cannot move and are distracted. So -2 to your actions until you're free.
Could I spend a Benny to avoid that and make some kind of like dodgy move to?
Nope.
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 Okay.
You can spend bennies to try and re-roll next time if you're trying to get yourself free. To get yourself free, you make an athletics or a strength -2 roll as an action opposed by the athletics or strength of the opponent.
Okay.
Okay. So then, both of you guys have had those tentacles, and its maw opens out. Then the townsfolk. So the Reverend needs to get free of being shaken. I'm going to spend a Benny to him just get rid of it. And then he is going to try and advance on you guys. That's a 5, so he's only getting up to here. I'll kill you! I'll kill you all! Oh, actually, hold on. He needs to make a complication check. 4. That's -2. Actually, I failed. The townsfolk likewise failed. Guys, would you give us a... Let's see here. It's bumps and bruises we need to roll for them now. Oh, actually, I just need to make a vigor check for them. Failed. So there's a couple of townsfolk who are crushed under the weight of some of the falling detritus from the ceiling. Ah!
Well, hell, it worked.
Yeah, it sure did. And I'll spend a Benny for him to re-roll. Okay, there we go. All right, he's escaped the worst of it, and he's running up towards you guys. That worm from his mouth still snapping and, snarling. All right, that is the end of that round, guys. Deal some cards here. Raven. Oh, Raven. There we go. An 8 for you. A 4 for Angus. Queen of Clubs. Ooh, for Bill. And it's on a Joker. That'll bump you 2 squares. If you fail the complication. Queen for the Rattler, and a King for the townsfolk, surviving townsfolk at least. All right, so anyone want to spend bennies to re-roll? Oh, Angus, did you give yourself your Benny?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
There we go. Now, Tater, you're facing a complication, and it's a Joker, which means if you fail the complication, you would drop back 2 squares.
Okay.
2 things. You can spend a Benny to draw another card if you'd like, but a queen is a queen. So, your call. What are you thinking?
I'm fine.
Fine. Alrighty. Okay, then. First up, so Queen of we go reverse.
Spades, yeah.
Yeah, Spades is up first. So that thing is going to try. Would Angus and Beth each give me an athletics check? It's going to try and pull you in. Okay, so.
And we're -2 because we're thingy, aren't we?
Because you're which?
We're entangled.
Oh, the townsfolk go first, I think. They got a king.
No.
I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, they got a king. Yeah. Hold on.
I guess maybe it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they got to unshake still. All right, they're unshaken.
Yeah,
so they're up first. All right, nice call. So then,
I guess they got hidden behind everything.
Yeah. You're not taking a -2. No. You're not entangled. Just means you can't move.
All right, so that's 0 and 3 then, so a fail.
Hold on.
I put the -2.
Oh shit! You are distracted. No, you're right, Mo. You're distracted. You're at -2. You are right. Shit. All right. So
I didn't include a -2 on mine.
So -8. You actually. Let's see here. You actually beat me. So Raven, you're holding yourself on. You're not going back anywhere. But Angus, you're dragged back to its mouth, and it's not gonna. It's not going to take an action, because I only was planning on... I didn't want to take a penalty to trying to drag you back, but next round, that big beaky maw is going to dig into you.
Can you re-roll?
What's that?
Or are bennies good for other than re-rolling? Is that...
Yeah, so bennies can be used for re-rolling. You can re-roll a trait tech. You can recover from being shaken. You can roll Soak. If you take damage, you can make a Vigor check to try and reduce your damage. You can draw a new action card. You can re-roll damage. If you're playing a gifted character, you can get extra power points, and you can spend a point to influence the story, subject to my approval.
Okay.
So, now, Angus, do you have any points of conviction left?
No, I think it's unticked, so I think I'm.
You've already blown.
used
Okay.
up.
Okay. Alrighty, then, let's see here. Bill, I suppose. What I need from you is a athletics check at -2, please.
Okay.
Come on, Tater. Oh, hell.
It's not a. I'm gonna use a Benny. It's not a critical. So
No,
use
no.
Benny.
Okay. Go ahead.
Double twos. Still unfortunate.
All right, so
Yeah.
I think what happens is you maybe see this, you scramble to like the very edge of where you see Angus, and you slip and slide down to where he is.
Okay.
All right. Hell! All right, then now you get to take your action. What are you doing, Bill?
Light my dynamite and toss it to Angus.
Yeah, I was just going to say, damn me the die.
All right, so once again, you're drawing, you're lighting, and you're handing it. You can still make a athletics check, try and move if you like.
Okay. So do you need to roll anything to hand off?
To hand off? No, that's fine.
Okay, so just when athletics will be at a -2 or minus.
Angus, are you
Right.
planning on bringing this thing down, or are you planning on tossing it into the gullet?
I think I'm going to try and like throw it in its mouth and say, and then try and like break free
Okay.
and try and get it out before it goes off.
Awesome. All right, so then Tater.
That was pulled pork for dinner. Tastes really good.
Yeah, it's real appropriate. Better be pork
Yeah.
and beans. So,
Mm-hmm.
would you?
I roll a -2 to move, right? When
Yes.
I move?
Yep. Don't take the -2. No, because you're not distracted. It's only the other two guys who are caught up in tentacles.
No, but multi-action. Oh, that doesn't count.
Doesn't count. No, not for this one.
Moving is a free action.
Correct.
All right. So I toss him, light it, toss it. He knows. Hopefully, he knows what to do with it.
Yeah. I trust you, Agent.
I go. You're a good man, Agent.
Oh,
But I
some
don't
new
move
thing.
anyway.
Yeah,
I might go down with
I
them.
think it's so fancy cigar with a sparkler on the end.
All right. Next up is Raven. Is that right? Yeah.
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 I think
so
I'll save Benny's.
Okay.
Yeah.
roll
You
to
can
break
spend
free.
you can spend multiple Bennies per round, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You can't do a reroll on a reroll.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So can she athletics check to break free?
Yes, you can.
Okay, and is that what a -2? Is that what you said?
That's with a -2, yeah, because of being distracted. And then I'll make the roll for the critter. 3 is what you need. So just roll 3 or higher.
Oh, nice.
I rolled not good. You're free. So you are no longer
Okay.
trapped. Now you can make your move if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Raven, you can tell our tall tale.
Warn others!
We're not done here yet.
All right. Now, is
So,
that
yeah,
your...
she'll move,
So you got to make an athletics check then, please.
You can
yeah,
move.
they're
You can move.
but not at a -2 this time.
Not at a -2, just your fatigue
No
penalty.
longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no longer 10.
Hell.
Oh, nice.
All the way up there. Wow. All right. Then it is Angus. What are you doing, Angus?
I'm going to take the dynamite I have in one hand and I'm just going to basically stuff it down the throat.
Okay. So that'll be a called shot. This is a -6 to try and get the point that you need.
Well, better go for it.
Okay. So and you are distracted, so it's actually a net -8.
So is this...
He doesn't get a modifier for size.
No, because of the called shot. If he's trying to hit the creature in general, it's a lot easier. But because he's trying to hit a specific, he had
Right.
made the first time they faced this thing, he made a occult roll, so he knew the vulnerable bit on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So is this a shooting or an athletics?
Athletics.
Oh, wish I'd increased that. Okay.
Next
So
time,
it's a net -6.
if there is a next time,
No, it was a net -8, wasn't it? Because it's -6, -2.
Yep.
The-
Because
but
you're
the two
kind
to
of
be
caught
there
up in
because
this thing's tentacles as well, and you're like, "Whoa!" Try to throw this down. Holy shit, that's bad. Do you wish to re-roll?
Yeah, I'll spend the penny.
Okay. Here we go. Come on, exploding dice. Where are you? Here we go. Here we go. All right. So.
Where does it go?
Yep, that is the.
It's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my god. All right.
Hopefully at the Reverend's feet.
Yeah. Well, I think because we're doing abstracted, here's what I'm going to do is give me a D6 roll. 1 to 2, it goes where the Reverend is. 3 to 4, it's where you are. 5 to 6, it's where it's one ahead. Oh, fuck.
Boom.
So you toss this thing, its mouth snaps shut. It bounces off of the beak and lands right in between where all you guys are. How much damage does dynamite do?
2d6.
All right, so let's make some rolls here. Carl, it's your dynamite. So why don't you make a 2d6 roll? This is against yourself? Or is dynamite on your character sheet or not? As an attack?
It might be. No.
No, okay.
But I looked it up just to have, I looked it up in the book.
Sure.
It's 2d6.
Yeah, so give us a 2d6 roll against yourself. Your
Okay.
toughness, I think, is an 8.
Oh!
Nope. All right, not affected.
That duster has saved me.
Oh, yeah.
I see it drop and I cover with the duster.
Yep. Toughness is a 5 against Angus.
Mm-hmm.
So give us a 2d6
Am I
roll.
rolling?
Yeah, you're the author of your. Oh, nice. Now against the Rattler's hide, its toughness.
That's not gonna.
Yeah, go. There's no AP with dynamite, is there?
No.
No, okay,
no,
so
I don't think so.
gonna-
Not with one stick.
Here's where you hit 6s after 6s. Let's go.
Oh shit! I rolled a 6. So
Yeah, roll another.
I rolled a 6 on me.
Yep. So roll another D6 on yourself.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I killed myself. I just noticed that.
Yep.
Sorry, I accidentally logged out.
That's okay.
5 on myself, so that's a 12.
12.
Okay.
So that is that's with a raise.
Shaken.
Shaken,
Is it?
and you take a wound.
Okay, I'll
Now,
probably use a Benny.
You can spend a Benny to soak that immediately if you like.
Yeah, I'll spend a Benny to soak that.
Okay, so click on your vigor.
Yep.
You've seen a success on this to get rid of that wound.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I closed out of
Oh, it's
everything.
okay. I'll hit reconnect if I can get your camera back. And boom.
Did I get it? Oh yes.
Hell yeah, with a raise too. Awesome.
Right.
Okay, so I lost both Carl and Dave. You guys maybe hit refresh in on yours. There we go. Oh, Carl's back and
Yay.
Dave's back. Very nice.
All right, so now I got to roll for the creature. Right, the creature. Nope, nothing. 7.
Okay. 7. No, that will not do anything. However,
wonder if it has
give us
range.
one more roll for the tentacle. That's grabbing Angus.
Nope.
Hell.
Bummer.
Okay, so well, fortunately, after all that excitement, nothing's happened. You can't move Angus, so.
I don't think it.
Oh,
I don't
Lordy.
think it has range. Or you're. It's
yeah.
up to you. Well, no.
I think it's he's behind.
He's so big. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would be the creature. His body would take the brunt of the blast. All right, so then next up here we got.
Yeah, I think in an open setting, I think they have like 5 feet or 5 inches or whatever. No.
Bill, an ace. Angus,
Nice.
an ace.
Ooh.
Raven, 3 clubs. The worm, 10 of spades, and the others, 6 of hearts. Anyone spending a Benny to get a new dice or new card?
Aces are high.
Aces are high, yeah.
I take the hat. I need. I need a.
I will. I'll use a Benny to get rid of that card.
Okay. I think I'm going to give you a Benny for wearing your Stampede hat, too. Oh, hell.
It's worse.
It's too, well, but it's not a club, though, so it's not a complication, at least. All right.
That's good.
So then first up is going to be Bill.
All right.
So the dust is settling down from the dynamite going off. What are you doing, Tater?
I'm going to shoot the Reverend and move.
Okay. Yeah,
Right,
you can see an angle down to where he is.
Yep.
Okay.
Before the creature blocks him, you know.
Yeah.
Blocks him.
Yeah.
And I get a +1.
Okay. Nice with a raise. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. All right. Come on. I get a +1 on that too.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh shit! All right. So let's see here. With his soak, 1, 2, 3. That is 3 raises. So we're one hit. 1, 2, 3 raises on him. Hell, I need to spend a Benny to try and soak some of that. All right, let's see here. Let me go. I'll spend a Benny to re-roll. I'm out of Bennies now, guys.
There you go. I got 2 bullets left.
7. So I got 1 success, no raises. So that's 3 wounds on this feller.
Oh. Oh.
His head explodes, and he drops down dead. Now, Bill,
Dang.
go ahead and make your... and I'm not going to make a... I'm going to make effectively a fear check for the worm, because it was connected to him. So I'm going to make a spirit roll for the worm, or it's going to be shaken. Let's see here. 2 and a 2 will not do it. The worm is going to be spending its turn recovering from... or trying to recover from being shaken, because I'm out of bennies. All right, Bill, you still got to move if you like.
Okay. Yeah. I declare that, so I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Right,
I think you're down to 1 Benny, aren't you? Because you spent 1... Oh, did you have 2?
Yeah. I had to spend 1 to soak last.
Oh, no, you. Sorry for Beth. Maybe I should say. Sorry, Beth. Did you have 2 when you made that when you replaced the card?
Yeah, and then I was taking 1 off, but you said you're giving me
Giving 1. Yes, for the hat. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm a dummy. Nice shot, Bill.
All right. No, Bill does not move. But
Okay.
It's not
Wow.
I got him. I got him.
It's not,
I think, and then this worm starts.
he's like jumping up and down. That he.
Yeah.
I got him.
Woo!
I got him.
Yosemite Sam style. All right, then Angus, you're up next. This thing is shaken, so it can't take actions. I think you can just free, as long as you get a success on your athletics, you're going to free yourself from these.
Nice.
This tentacle.
Could I effectively say I'm like shooting the tentacles away with the gun because I'm not very good at athletics?
Yeah, no, because
How about fighting? Can you like wrestle your way out? Can you get it fighting?
I'm pretty weedy in terms of strength and stuff.
But all you need is a 4. Okay. You just need a 4 to make this work here, Angus.
You got it.
Come on, Angus. 15! Oh, damn!
Yes. Oh, look at that. 4 exploding.
Hell yes. All right, so you get yourself free. You know what I'll do is you did such a good job. I'm going to give you a +2 to your athletics roll to try and escape this thing. So go ahead and make your movement roll.
Yeah, I'm on a club though, aren't I? So.
Did you have a club as your card?
It was an ace, wasn't it? Wasn't it the ace of clubs?
No, I thought it was ace of spades.
Ace of spades.
Oh, right. It's just a small screen. Right. So this is just a straight athletics.
Got it. Oh no, yeah, that's a different.
+2.
Yeah, because I think when we did the reveal, the only one who had a club was Raven.
Oh. So am I still entangled?
Nope, you get +2. No. You're not distracted anymore.
Right. Hang on, let me just
Just a fatigue that we've been.
Take that off.
Yep. Just the fear of this goddamn thing. Damn you, worm!
It was a club, though, guys.
Oh, it was a club?
It was a club. Oh,
okay. So
I just checked the stream just to make sure.
Oh shit! Okay, so then this will be your roll for. You are on a.
Why is it 0?
Diamond.
It's still distracted though. I actually took it off, so effectively that should be 2-2.
So still, but then
the math doesn't look right.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like he rolled like
you got a
17.
Hold on. So something's gone wrong with your roll. Hold on. I'm going to take a look at...
There's 2 pluses.
I think what might have happened is you may have... did you click on the roll, the modifiers came up, and then you took the thing
Yeah,
off?
I started rolling and then I clicked the distracted off. So
Okay.
should we just do it again?
Just click on re-roll. This will be but you're going to take a -2 penalty for this one because you're going to take it from the. This is going to be your complication. Because you were right.
Okay, good.
All right, so you didn't suffer any issues. Now give us your athletics check to try and get the vamoose here.
Oh, okay.
And this one has
and
no
this is with-
no modifiers.
No penalty.
This will give you the +2 that you got from your what do you call it? You can apply +2 from your awesome athletics check to escape.
Yeah,
Holy
there you
shit! Get me the fuck out of
Lovely
here!
now.
That's awesome. All right, so you go racing away, and this thing, because it's shaken, it does not take a free strike against you. Then we have the townsfolk, who, with the Reverend dead, I'm going to make a fear check for them. They made us run off into the mines. No, they succeeded.
Isn't the worm next at 10?
Oh yeah, the worm is next at 10, but I have to recover from being shaken. So my spirit is a 10. Here we go, guys. I succeed, but I do not get a raise. This thing is not pleased with you guys. And then the townsfolk go racing off into the mine. And then, Raven, your turn. What are you doing?
In chat, sorry. So the townsfolk aren't running off? Are they looking hostile?
The townsfolk are running off into the tunnels. They've run away.
Okay.
Just
Can
as,
I do something to try and assist? There's a Bill that's still left behind. Yeah, like maybe some cover fire or something to try and distract the worm.
So yeah, it's a support action, and what you do is you just make a roll. If you get whatever skill that we decide, if you're like gonna be cow, why don't you say let's say 3 shots or 4 shots, 2 from each, 2 shots from your pistols to give covering fire, and give us a shooting check. With a raise, you'll add +2 to his next athletics check.
Okay.
I'm going to put all you guys down here. Oh, actually, I'll keep you up because of easier to put the cards out that way.
And does a Benny give you a bonus to a pre-roll or
no? Can't spend ahead of him. Yeah. All right, so success of +1. So, Bill, you're going to take a +1 on your next check. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Then let's see here. We got Bill, 8. Angus, 3 of spades, and Raven, 4 of spades. The critter, 6 of clubs. Complication. So it may drop back. All right. Then, first up will be for anyone spending bennies to draw cards.
Nah.
Nope. Tater, you're up first. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna run.
Okay. It will have a free...
I'm gonna yell at the creature. Go get them. They go get them. Go eat those people.
So this thing will
not
get...
go ahead.
Because you're running away, it will get a free strike against you. But what you could do is... you could, in lieu of the +2 to the athletics that you'd get from just trying to move, you could dodge.
Yeah, I'll dodge.
Right?
I'll do that then.
Or defend. It gives you +4 to your parry.
Okay. That's good.
Okay? So let me make...
I'll do that. I'll serpentine.
Serpentine. The way we've been describing Bill's movement last time, Dave, it was like Jack Black. Because he's heavy set, and, but he's quick and wiry. So, all right. So then I got to move.
All right.
I got -2.
That's my athletics.
So hold on, I got to see if this thing gets you.
I know. Yeah.
If it gets, so your parry's an 8, +2 from the size puts it at 10, +4 from your dodge. 14 is what I need to get you.
Ooh, well, you could explode it.
It could be. Let's see here. So then, but the thing is, this thing's just going to try and bite you rather than try and grab you the tentacles. Oh no, it needs to grab the tentacles before. Hell. That means well, it only gets 1 free strike. So hold on. This is with its tentacle. I decidedly miss. This thing slaps over you, but you're whoa, jeez. Give us a athletics check with +1.
Again, Jack. Look at that. Parry is an 8. He's like, you're right. He's like Jack Black, right?
Yeah, totally. All right, and with that, so you catch up to
I
Angus.
make 2, right?
Yep. So you're right up to where Angus is now.
All right.
Alrighty. Then it is the creature's turn. So I need to make a complication.
I mean, these aren't like evil inherently, right? They're just natural predators.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a -2. I suffered a complication. I think what's happened after all this damage that's gone on, and on diamonds, I believe it drops back.
I think it drops back
1. Yeah, so the part of the thing collapses away and it drops back 1. Then it will try and chase you guys. So let's make a check here. I got 1. So it's rumbling back up. Cannot reach any of you guys. Raven, you're up next.
She's gonna run forward then.
Okay.
No one else has any more no one else any more dynamite, right?
Yeah, now that everyone seems free, she's gonna book her. So I don't know if that means like running extra or.
Now, one of the things that you could do with a Benny, say, is introduce that you saw like a demolition shack outside of the mine.
Oh.
Bill.
Okay.
Well, actually, is there a? So this is a mine. It's got like stuff across the ceiling. Is there anything above that creature that maybe I could take a?
Not yet. I think the Joker is sort of the break-off point where you guys are making into the out of the big amphitheater and then into the actual tunnels in the mines.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. I was thinking if it's still underneath in the main cavern, if there's something above it that she could shoot down and drop onto it.
I don't think bullets would do it. Dynamite might to collapse stuff, but like bullets are just not going to be sufficient.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
All right, then I'm just going to buck it.
Okay, so athletics at +2, please. And if you get to the end, Dave, getting to past that one right here, that gets you outside the mine. Oh, hell! Jesus.
Dang.
She slips on some loose stones and stumbles back into the wall and...
Yep.
What the hell?
Alrighty, then Angus, your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to just like hightail it out of.
So go ahead. It's athletics at +2. There we go. What is Roll20 doing to you guys? Distracted.
Oh, yep. Double. That's weird. It's double plus. I don't know why you're having. Are you putting on the modify? Are you putting +2 or just 2?
Oh, yeah.
+2. Oh, sorry. Should I?
It should hit a 2, not a plus.
Yeah, if it's a minus, you put a minus there.
Yeah. That's why.
Right, okay.
So both of you guys give us athletic checks again, because you're
okay.
Yeah. So Roll20 has that thing where just if you add a plus modifier, it fucks up.
Oh, there you go.
Holy hell! All right, so Raven, you are 1 forward. Angus, you finally have found your running shoes. 2 forward. Nicely done.
Damn.
Alrighty.
All right, there we go.
All right, so Bill, they did as he said. Vamoose, boys! All right, so then next up, let's see here. Bill, a 7, Raven, and a 9, and Angus.
Clubs, yeah.
An 8. Oh, clubs, shit. That's a diamond, so it'll drop you back if you fail it. And a 7 of clubs, so complication for the critter as well.
This whole mine is unstable.
You're spending a Benny?
I'm spending a Benny and getting a new...
Okay, so this is for Raven. A 2 of hearts.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Take it.
Alrighty, so then first up will be Angus. What are you doing, Angus?
I think I'm going to keep going.
Okay. Oh, and Bill, you'll act before this critter.
Cool.
That's great. All right, so Angus, go ahead and give us athletics at +2.
Yep, so 1 success.
1 success. All right, you're getting closer to the end. Come on! And you guys can picture you guys are running through the mine. You can hear this thing roaring and thumping behind you. Then it is Tater. What are you doing, Tater?
Tater, I'm going to take your suggestion and use my last Benny to say I had that last dynamite stick in my boot.
Okay. You grabbed it on the way
there
in.
At the shack.
Love it.
And I light it up, strike, light, and here I guess at the Joker section, you said that's the edge of the amphitheater.
Yep.
I try to blow, stick it in the wall there to collapse the ceiling. Or whatever.
Nice. Okay. So let's.
And then I'm gonna run.
Go give us a run check here.
Okay. Because I could screw myself over.
Yeah.
and it'll be okay.
So let's make
It'll be
this
heroic.
okay, so...
Oh no, I don't move anywhere.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So then I think what I'll say
Yeah,
is...
that fatigue.
You know what I'll
Right.
do is, this is now going to be, I think, passing through this area, as that goes off, passing through the area automatically causes a complication. So you've created a
Okay.
distraction here too, but unfortunately you're in it as well.
Okay.
All right. Then, it is this
It's just
critters.
it's taking too long to light.
Yeah. Come on. Okay, so then this thing gets to make a... First, I have to make a complication check. Fails again. Falls back 1.
Wow.
Yep. And then it fails its check, so it doesn't advance any further. So it's going to be facing a bunch of problems, plus getting through your complication to get itself out. Raven,
Okay.
you're last. What are you doing?
She's just gonna keep on going.
Okay.
Is it just a +2?
Just a +2, yeah.
Not a +2. It's just a 2.
Yeah, correct, yes.
Yay.
Success. Nice. You keeping pace with Angus. All right, guys. Next round. Tater, you're at the back. King of clubs. Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Complication on top of complication. Oh, complication for Raven. Angus. No complication for you. And then this critter. No complication for it. Now, Raven, you want to spend that last Benny?
What's the complication? Is the complication always the same?
No, it's different.
Or-
It depends on what the suit of the card you're on is. A hearts also is bumped, but there's not a penalty. To be knocked back 1, but you won't suffer the -2. Bill is on a joker, so he has to make a complication with no modifier. But if he fails, he's bumped back 2.
Yep.
So what do you think,
Okay.
Raven?
Is there a way to help?
You know what, guys? Let's contemplate this. We're past our
Yes,
take our mid-session
yeah.
break, and I got good news, guys. When we take our mid-session break, everybody gets a Benny. Yes. So, for those listening at home, we'll be back momentarily to see what our hombres get up to. So back right away. Alrighty. Let's check on everybody from chat. Hello, everybody. Or should I say howdy, howdy. Wayne, what's going on? Hello. Crumb. Maggot Man and Heroes. You know it. Nothing but the best for our heroes. Brian, good morning. Welcome to the weekend, or Sunday at least. Hope everyone's weekend is going well. Just another Sunday shooting in Vamoose. You know it. It's becoming a tradition around these parts. Okay. I want to play the game. Think I'd carry sticks of dynamite around for AoE damage. Definitely a good idea. As well, good for tossing in the gullet of oversized critters like the Mojave Rattlers. And Old School, hello. Welcome to the Savage Sunday. Alrighty. So. We got everyone's cards out. Everyone's got bennies again now. Not bad at all. Alrighty. Okay. So one of the things I like about this edition as well is they've baked in the rule and made it easier to reference for if you're playing Theater of the Mind or you're playing with no miniatures, for how many targets are affected by the templates. That was in Explorer Edition, but it was tucked away in a kind of an obscure part of the rule book. So with the Adventure Edition, I like that they've changed that. Yeah, and it's actually, in fact, right on one of the reference cards that comes with the Savage Worlds box set, the Adventure Edition box set. Awesome. Okay. Fellers. So I guess while we're waiting for Mo, we got everyone who drew a club here. Anyone want to draw a new card, or you're going to try and get past with the...
I don't know. I like my chances with the king. So.
Yeah. Even if you fall back too, like you still get a chance to act before the critter, right? So.
Yeah.
All right. Okay then. So first up then is Tater. So Tater, we need you to make an athletics check with no modifiers. On a success, you avoid all the complications and whatnot that's going on here. On a fail, right on the money. All right, Tater. So what do we see as you're avoiding all this shit rumbling and tumbling?
He just gives up. Hopefully the dynamite's lit, and he just like half rolls, like bear crawls as quickly as he can out of there.
Yeah.
As a thing is either collapsing or on its own, or because of the explosion.
Awesome.
That's going to happen.
So why don't you give us a athletic check?
If I can advance.
+2.
Yep. This is a +2.
Come on.
Oh, it's a nice bear crawl.
Hell yes. Off you go. All right. Next up will be Diamonds. Will be Angus. Oh, you're muted, Mo. Nope, still muted.
Everybody drink.
Everyone drink. Yep. Still muted.
Goodness sakes, bloody 48 volts. No, I took it off when I was drinking. So, not to get any drinking noises. Right, so this is a +2, or?
If you're just running, athletics at +2. If you get a raise, we see you the first running out of the mine.
Nope.
You're getting closer. You can see daylight.
Getting close. You can see daylight, yeah. Nice.
Yep. All right, then it is Raven. You get a complication, and on hearts, it is no modifier. So just an athletics check, no modifier. If you fail, you're bumped back to where Bill is.
Nice.
No problem. All right, then, Raven, what are you doing this round?
Running for daylight.
Okay. Okay, so athletics. You're right next to Angus. Getting closer. Alrighty, and then it is this critter. Now, because it's this hard stone, it can't just dig through the rock. It does have to actually catch up to you. Okay, athletics is a D8. And here we go. Let's see. Let's see what this critter gets. Oh, exploding dice. Alrighty. It's coming. It's coming. All right, then, guys. Next up, Bill, you're at the back of the pack, so you get yours first. 5 of clubs. Shit.
Dang.
Angus. Ace of spades. There you go. Joker. Everyone get a Benny. And plus 2 to your next roll there, Raven. And a 9 of hearts. Now, anyone want to...
I'm going to use a penny.
Get a new card?
Yeah.
You got it. Joker as well. Plus 2 to your actions. Everyone get a new Benny.
Really? Another one?
Yep. 2 Jokers.
Yep. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, I thought we hadn't had any jokers, so we will jump.
This is the turn of luck you guys needed. Alrighty, so then, Jokers get to decide where they go. And, Raven, you do the first one, so I'll let you make the first call.
I'll go first.
Okay, what are you doing? Plus 2 to whatever you're doing this round.
Outa dodge.
Okay, so plus 4 total to your athletics roll. Hell yeah.
Nice.
What do you think that you want the raise to be as you come racing out of the mine?
I think she sees that shed that they were talking about earlier that had the dynamite in it,
Yep.
and she goes, it's unlocked. And
Yep.
she-
I
she's
totally
like,
buy
"I know
that.
I'm going."
So you go hightailing it right over towards that, what do you call it, that area. Next
Maybe
is
there's
Bill. Sorry, Mo, what'd you say?
So did the...
I was just saying,
So
maybe
did-
there's a mine truck or something on rails.
Oh, yeah. That would take spending a Benny to get that, but I'd allow that.
Oh, I think I will do that on my turn then.
Okay.
All right.
Tater, what are you doing?
So do I have to shoot the dynamite, or is it lit, or how is that?
It's gone off already. I'm assuming it's gone off already. That's why there's that
Okay, so it
complication
just like
there.
collapsed and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna run.
Okay. So you get plus 4 if all you're doing is running.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get out of there.
Okay. Come on. Here we
I should
go.
make it unless I.
Oh,
He's ambling.
you're getting there. You're getting there. All right, then next up is Angus. What are you doing, Angus?
I'm going to spend a Benny to remember there was a little mine cart at the top.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout out, "Lady, put some dynamite in that truck and send it down," and then I'm going to move.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, and then, yeah,
He
go.
even called me a lady. Really doesn't know me very well.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know your name, so
No. Angus his lungs are giving out. He's been running for too long. Do you want to spend a
I'll
Benny to
re-roll
reroll?
that.
Good. We haven't had a fumble yet. Okay, so you've run out.
Don't kibosh us.
Yeah. So I'm calling it in. All right, and then it is this critter's turn. All right. No modifiers again. Let's see. Go. 1 success. Goes to... Oh, it'll have to do a complication next round. Because of the detritus that you've created there.
Collapse,
Yeah. All right, so I need to recall all dice. Recall all. There we go. Shuffle the deck. Go. Boom. And here we go. Tater, you're at the back.
Okay.
6 of hearts for you. Raven. 10 hearts for you. Angus. 9 of spades. And then 2. Oh, boy. Raven, you're up first. What are you doing?
So Raven looks over at the cart that Angus pointed out. She's like, "That's a great idea." Goes for like a wooden crate full of dynamite sticks.
Yep.
And just goes and loads up the cart.
Yeah.
Or the
Okay, and then I think when you grab it and you toss it over into the cart.
Well,
I want you to give us a athletics check because if you get a fumble, then that
it's a
dynamite might be
box of dynamite, right?
that dynamite might be sweaty.
All right, just straight up.
Just straight up. Yep, no modifiers.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh god, dang! This thing's much heavier than you thought. So you're moving it over, but you're not quite at the cart just yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's because I have my -1 for the fatigue. Still.
Now you could, you could still spend a Benny. You've got a shit ton of Bennies there. You could spend a Benny and re-roll that if you like.
Yeah, I think I will.
Okay, go right ahead. Fuck. Okay. So, oh, jeez. Then next up is Angus. What are you doing, Angus?
I'll do the same thing. So effectively, I'll
Sure.
run to the Shrek, grab thing, and then put it in the cart. So that's athletics.
Please do.
Just straight.
Straight up. Yep. Straight up athletics.
There
you
you
got
go.
it. One of these boxes is in the cart. Then it's Tater. What are you doing?
Tater's just gonna run.
Okay, so +2.
Yep.
Come on, Tater. Get out of that mine.
Yay!
He's out of that mine. Woo! So you can see them. Raven is sort of dragging a box along the side. Angus has just put one of them in the cart.
Mm-hmm.
It is, whoopsies, the worm's turn.
So I guess we're gonna try to collapse the mine entrance. Is that the plan? Is that the plan,
Obviously,
gentlemen? Just collapse it.
You're gonna
One,
light a fuse
boom.
and send it down, and have it go boom.
Ooh, got exploding dice.
Uh-oh.
12.
It's gonna break through.
14.
Dramatic.
Yeah, so it easily burst through the stuff that's keeping the area, but it only manages to make one square of headway. So you can hear this thing howling and slamming its body along in the mine shaft, getting towards you guys. Alrighty, now go from top to bottom here. Tater, 10 of clubs, 3 of diamonds for a Raven, Queen of diamonds for Angus, and then for the critter, 8 of hearts. And let's draw a card and see what this... Okay, so the complication... You know what I'm going to say, Bill, is... I'll just make the complication. You're not going to have to roll for a specific complication, but I'll give you a -2 to your athletics check if you're going to try and drag another box of dynamite in there. And what I'm doing, guys, is I'm stacking
How many
up...
boxes of dynamite do we need?
Your call. How many dice you want to roll?
That's true.
Okay, so then I'll get rid of that. Call.
I think there are rules for boxes. of
Oh,
dynamite.
shit. Damn it. Sorry, guys. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Okay. If it gets knocked back, I'll roll again. Okay, so first up then is, unless anyone's spending bennies to take a new card. Nope. Angus, you're up first. What are you doing?
I mean, like a crate of dynamite. I guess if it's 5 or 6 sticks, I don't know how many it is. It's
Yeah,
a 6-inch radius, and it's.
I'm going to take one of the sticks out and get ready to light it once Raven has put her box in,
Okay.
and then
I'm just
presumably
gonna
someone
help
can then
push.
shove it down.
I'm just gonna help push. I'm not gonna get it. I think 2 crates of dynamite is. That's a huge explosion.
Yep.
Yep.
Go. Yeah, so here what it is I will say each of them has 6 sticks in it, which does 4d6 damage. And then for each additional stick, it gives +2 to damage. So you got, right now, there is 4d6. The explosion's going to be 4d6. You put that second box in, it'll be 4d6 plus 12.
Okay. Maybe
Okay.
one more box.
That's what I thought.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, it's one more box. So I guess he has a. What's the complication? Then?
Okay, so Angus, well, hold on. What was Angus doing? You were...
Getting
I'm
ready.
putting
to
out
light.
one of the devices. and
Oh,
I
right. Yes. Okay, so
got my
you...
match ready to light.
All right. Tater, you're up next.
I'm gonna get one more crate of dynamite.
Okay, so give us
to
an
be sure.
athletics check at -2.
Oh, it's -2. Yuck. Okay. Nice.
Go. Fantastic. Yeah. So you grab it, and there's 2 boxes of... oh, man, with a raise, too. 2 boxes of dynamite in there. Then...
Oh, it's 3 boxes now, right?
No,
Well-
we got to see what Raven does this round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Then it is this critter's turn. It's going to keep surging forward. Let's see. No successes. It does not make any further headway. It gets lost in the mine. We kind of see it slam up against a wall, and it kind of looks one way, looks another way, and then it continues down the mine shaft. Raven, what are you doing? Athletics check?
Okay, so she's gonna put her box in.
Okay.
And then she'll say, "Do we wait for that thing to get up so we can see it?"
No, go for it.
Okay.
I'd like to give it a mouthful of dynamite, though.
Mm-hmm.
So give us an athletics check there. Shit.
I'll reroll.
She's a reroll. Okay.
Oh man,
She's a little weaker than you thought. All right.
she's struggling
man.
with that box. It's too heavy.
Here we go.
I'm gonna help.
Bill, Raven, Angus, and Critter. Ooh. Anyone spend in?
Maybe she's deliberately delaying because she wants to wait until she can see that creature.
You know, I think it's not your failure. Maybe you're dragging it along, and then like one of the cords breaks. You're like, hell and tarnation! So you had to go back and grab it again. It's not that you're weak or stuff. It's just that this thing is.
Yeah, mine's been abandoned for like a year, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyone
Or
spending?
the box broke, and now she's got to start and pick all these things up.
Keep tossing them into the. All right. Then, anyone spending bennies to take a new card?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
So Critter's up first here. Let's see. Right to this. There you go. Ooh, exploding dice. Go. It sees daylight.
Yeah. Now we do it.
All right. Bill, you're up first. What are you doing?
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna aid.
Support. Yep.
Raven.
Give us an athletics
Support.
check. Oh shit! Yeah. +2 to your next athletics check, Raven. So he runs over and he's putting shit back in the box. Like, no, take the box, take the box. Raven, athletics at +2. Oh.
Did you add your +2?
You pick up the box. The box completely falls apart, and all the dynamite falls to the ground. And you're like, Jesus!
No. She's gonna. We gotta make this happen, folks. We gotta make this happen.
Okay.
The creature's right there.
You pick a
Reroll.
Come on.
Come on!
Oh my God! Angus, you spin around and see this with this piece of dynamite in your hand.
It's
What
like
are you doing?
Keystone Cops.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the thing coming towards me, and then I do the whole strike the match on your boot.
Okay, so the lit is
Throw
ready.
the lit one in, and then I just boot it, so it's just scrambling down the line.
So that'll be an athletics check to try and get this thing moving.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Any modifiers?
No modifiers.
Just drag.
Okay. So it moves down to 1 square. So it is, the minecart is effectively, let's see here. The minecart's effectively right here.
What the hell is
So
this?
here, all right.
And I'm going to shout, take cover.
I'm going to have it go off at the end of the round. If you had gotten a raise on that, incidentally, Angus, I would have let it go 2 squares. So
Actually, I'll spend a Benny to re-roll it.
okay,
So I've got one left.
you do, yep. You still get the success. You get a re-roll. I don't think you're stuck with the re-roll. I think we looked at this last time.
Yeah, I think it's to take the better of the
You
two.
take the better of the two. So
Yeah, if you was stuck with it, I wouldn't have spent it.
So you kick it and it creaks forward. You're like, shit. Now, technically, you guys could throw dynamite into there if you get a chance to go first. So let's see. First up, Bill. Ace of hearts. Shit. Raven. 6 of clubs.
Oh,
Is that piece of dynamite lit at our feet here? And then Jack of hearts. All right. Anyone spending bennies to take new cards? Okay.
Yeah, Bill, shove the cart into its mouth.
Oh, shit.
no!
Oh, God. All right. So first up is going to be Bill. What do you got, Tater?
You tell him on my tail, and he's gonna do that. He's gonna run and
Oh,
dynamite in hand. I mean, it's gonna be a big explosion. Y'all run! Tell my tail.
Okay. Are you
Gonna
just
try to push the cart further to make sure it gets there.
gets a thing? All right. And Bill, you've got. I think you can throw your full weight into this as well if you like.
Yep.
So yeah, give us an
I
athletics
think he
check.
gets something. Well, I think he.
Well,
it's like a,
he's quite chunky, isn't he? So he's probably got a bit of a extra muscle when he puts his
okay.
shoulder.
No, it's what I don't know. Doesn't give a bonus.
Are you thinking of the rifts, the Savage Rifts thing, the Blaze of Glory?
No. Like the obese doesn't. It doesn't give a. Like it doesn't give. It only gives basically for when he's carrying.
No,
stuff.
he can't use it because
Oh,
he's got
yeah.
extra momentum behind her.
Yeah.
But you could give us a athletics check.
Well, I did.
Tater, there you go. So you've slammed this thing. It's down. You're one back, and you've dumped. Oh, you didn't get a raise. If you got a raise, I'd say you dumped all your dynamite into there as well. Do you want to give it a re-roll
Yeah.
with a Benny?
Sure.
Okay. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Let's see that green. Oh.
Same
All right.
roll. That's all right.
All right. So then, Raven. Oh no. Then it's the worm's turn. Fuck. I guess it's gonna try and grab Bill. I'm gonna multi-action and try and grab Bill and drag him in.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes. So first is the grab. Let's see here. Fighting. It's a D8. Okay. Right. So let's see here. And Bill's defense would be a 10 or
It's 8. Hit parry's an 8.
yeah, parry's an 8 plus 2 because of the size. So those don't hit. Those don't hit. 2 more. I actually don't manage to grab hold of you.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. And also because, I was suffering the -2. It was actually a 12 I needed because of the multi-action penalty. So this thing's been trying to grab you, and you're just, the mine cart and the force of the mine and whatever just is not able to get at you. Raven. There is a complication here. Let's see what the complication is. Clubs. Oh, you might take damage here. So I think there is a lit piece of dynamite. Clearly, when Angus tossed that match down after lighting it, it actually hit one of the fuses. So why don't you give us an athletics check, see if you can grab it and toss it down the hole. Then you can take your action. Nice. Shoo. So it pinwheels and lands square in the cart. That's another +2 damage for that. And then what do you want to do for your action?
Can I grab Bill and drag him out of there?
You would need a.
No, I don't.
You would need a raise on a athletics check because you need to run in. You need to make 2 distances: run in, grab him, and then run out. So you can try.
Well, to her knowledge, Bill's a little too close to that dynamite that we just lit. So might as well try and get him out of there.
Sounds good. Come on.
No.
You make it in there. Okay, old timer. Jeez. And then Angus, what are you doing?
No, you should have run.
If both of us went in, would it help to get him out faster?
If you get a raise, I'll let you drag both of them out of there. On your athletics
We're all
check.
stumbling. It's a bunch of bodies
No.
stumbling. In the...
Just go.
That's terrific.
Kev's like, TPK by dynamite.
This is Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
No, because he knows he's not very good at athletics. So
Yeah, just go.
can I try and shoot because the cart is in the same square as the rattler,
Yep.
and the other 2 are in front.
Yep.
So I'm going to try and shoot it so it's underneath the rattler. Maybe the rattler.
Yeah, there's no way
up.
that's... No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to.
Just get some distance.
I'm effectively going to go to one side of the mine shaft and see what happens. Come on, guys.
Oh, so here's something you could do. If you wanted to try and do that same kind of distracting thing, you could make the rattler shaken. And if it's shaken, then whatever damage you guys roll on the explosion thing, that just goes directly to wounds.
Oh, right. Yeah, in that case, I'll let rip with the Gatling pistol
Okay.
to distract, to make it shaken again.
Please do.
What's that fool agent doing?
All right.
Hey.
Oh, and I give you +2 to it, so it's a 6. So then I got to make a spirit roll against that. So I just need to beat a 6. Let's see. I do not. I roll a 4 and a 2. So it is. It takes -2. It is not shaken though. Now, you guys are in. Oh boy, the radius of this explosion.
Yep.
So let's figure out what this explosion does. So first off, let's see if it affects the Rattler. So we have 4d6 plus what Bill. Well, plus the.
Plus
Plus 1. We had 2. So plus 12 plus.
Yeah,
plus 14, I guess.
12 plus 14. So it's 4d6 plus 14. Who wants to do the honors? I think, Mo, it was your idea for this, so why don't you give us 4d6 roll, and we'll add that to 14 once we get all the exploding 6s out of the way. Roll another d6, because you got at least one exploding. That's 28. 29, 30. All right. So... it is not dead, but it is very badly wounded. And I can't make a vigor soak roll because I'm out of bennies. Now, let's see how... First off, Carl, I'm going to draw a card for you. I think that there's only a 25% chance of your dynamite going off as well. So if you draw a club, that means this dynamite's going off for you as well.
Okay.
Your dynamite did not go off, so you're not taking the extra damage from what's in your hands. But, Mo, would you kindly first, let's do Ravens at the top, 4d6 plus 14.
You should have run.
Oh my god. Roll another d6.
You're not in the same square, though. You are.
Now, here's the thing. I was intending on giving Raven a Benny for the heroic action, because that's super fucking heroic. Bill also gets a Benny for doing the self-sacrificing thing. The reason I mention that is because we are playing with the rules where you can't take more than 3 wounds. 4 wounds from a failed, or from a damage roll. So there is a chance, Raven, that you might survive, just be critically injured. Bill, so that's 34 against Raven. Raven, what is your toughness again?
5.
What is it?
5.
Yeah, so for sure 4 wounds. And you're probably thrown out of the mine as well, too. Give us that same roll, 4d6 plus 14, Angus. 20, so that's only 34 this time. Oh, no, it's only 20 this time. And no exploding.
Yeah.
Bill, your toughness is an 8, right?
Yes, I took 12.
2, 3. 3 wounds. So you can still roll to soak as well, and so can Raven. You're not even going to die from yours, Bill. Do you want to spend bennies to soak, guys?
Jeez, yeah, I didn't soak, though.
So you would have had one more. Do you want to spend that last benny to re-roll that?
Yeah, okay. I will. It's vigor, right?
Vigor, yeah.
What does soak do? Just take less damage?
Jeez, man.
Oh,
right.
shit.
I messed up.
So, you're pretty messed up. Soak is just a vigor roll.
So that's, you said I got 2 wounds, right?
You got 3 wounds. Currently, Raven's got
12,
5.
12 points.
Or 4, sorry. So she will die if she doesn't get at least 1.
Yay!
Nice! Very nice. Alrighty. So, Raven, what... so both of you were knocked out. I'm going to actually look it up and see what happens when you got 3 wounds. Okay.
3 wounds from one damage?
Yeah, they can take 3 wounds and still function. So you get -1 cumulative penalty to your pace and all trait rolls up to the max of 3. So both of you are blown out of the mine, and you hit down. You're all charred, smoke is coming up. You do that cartoon and cough up a bunch of smoke. You're both pretty messed up, but you're not dead for some reason. So Angus, you look down at the 2 of them, and what do you say?
Well, that was close.
It's still
Presumably,
night.
I sort of like.
Go ahead.
No, I'll reach out my hand and sort of help stand up. So is the mine collapsed?
The mine has collapsed, yes. And that thing has screamed and seemingly retreated back into the depths of the mine. So you guys both get up and, oh, like everything hurts. Oh, God.
The tater goes, you know what? I'm hungry.
Yeah, there's that bottle of whiskey back
His
at the
stomach
hotel.
growls.
Yep.
I'll
Nice.
take some of your whiskey there, Angus.
Yeah,
I go, girl, that was foolish. You should have run. You're lucky my duster and my bolt don't protect us.
yeah.
I
I'm
appreciate
going to
your-
suggest we go back to town. Is there a doctor in town, by the way? We could.
No, this probably the only people who
Probably-
are left above surface is the hotelier and his son. So I think
we probably stumble into the hotel.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe if Raven allows, then Bill will, they'll both like help each
Well,
other.
presumably, I'm trying to like.
So again, like you guys,
trying to-
you stumble in. We cut to inside. Like the perspective is inside the manager's office. The door sort of creaks open, and he's in there with his son with a gun out again too. And Bill pops his head and he says, "Figure you can rustle us up some grub."
Yeah.
And we cut to you guys sitting around eating, breakfast as he brings it over. Now, one of the things,
Couple of bottles of whiskey on the table.
yes, most
Probably
definitely.
have do we have permanent injuries because of?
Now, we do need to roll for that. Yeah, give me a sec here. I was trying to look up the tale telling. Because you guys can do tale telling at the end of this. And this is sort of the post-action scene. Now, hold on. The wounds.
Oh, I have another question.
Yep.
Would Bill know that Raven was riding with Rick Montrose?
That would be up to Raven. What do you think, Beth?
No one's asked.
Yeah, and if you
Well, I
guys...
think we were pretty sure that Bill was actually the other worm person, because we found my friend's agent badge
yeah.
in the debris of the other one.
Well,
didn't we?
I was looking for a mole on one of those worms, but I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Rick had this mole, very prominent.
Of these things, the this critter here, one of those, Dave, they found. They can probably tell you now. They found the marshal's badge that they were looking for Angus's friend, and they assumed the other one was. So that may have been your the ritual that they were doing in the basement. That may have been your next step. So you narrowly dodged a worm-shaped bullet there. Okay. All right, so setting rules.
Appreciate your help getting us out of the. I don't know what that was. Were they some kind of cult? Some kind of worm cult?
Would I know about potential worm coats as I know a cult?
I think we made a roll for that before, and
I knew what it was, but
Yeah, you knew what it was, and that was it.
yeah. Oh, I
So
didn't
no.
know very well, didn't know. So.
All right, so then, guys, I'm just checking to see if there is.
Well, I'll say I can ask head office.
Yeah. And everyone's clothes are sort of burned, or they got dust all over them.
A little bit of both.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of blood.
Yeah, well, my very nice Easterner suit is completely wrecked.
So here's one upside that you guys are get. You guys can each put down that you've got a point of conviction now, and conviction can be spent to roll your to add a 1d6 dice to the result of a roll after you see it.
Where do you keep track of conviction?
There it
Conviction.
is. There's a heart.
It elects your rank.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yep. So you'll get a point of conviction. I'm just looking at the wounds. I think unless you're using setting rules, we don't roll for injuries unless you get below. If you become incapacitated, that's when we roll. There's rules for
okay.
gritty setting. What I was looking up is to see whether Deadlands uses it and doesn't appear to. It's pretty pulpy, right? So I think that you're supposed to take a beating.
Yeah, we start off at season.
Yeah, there's that too. All right, so then what I was looking up too is the tale telling. So one of the things you can do in the game is at the end of a successful adventure, you guys can make a persuasion roll of some kind. You can publish something. You can tell a good tale. You can, I don't know, sing a song, whatever. Give a sermon, and you can reduce the overall fear level on a success. Right now, the fear level in here is a 3, and it was a 4 down in those mines. So this is you guys. The only surviving people here are the hotelier and his son. So if you guys, these are the market, these are the people who you'd be talking to. I'll let one person make the persuasion roll, and I'll let the other 2 support.
Yeah, my persuasion is 4, so if someone has better, then I'll support.
D6.
Okay.
I'll try to support.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, Bill and Raven, what are you guys thinking that you're saying? Like, what are we seeing you guys describing the situation as?
But Bill just keeps going on about this cult and that reverend. I knew he was up to no good, and I shot it, and and I describe as best I can, about there's this like an underground revival, but it's for the devil. It's for the devil, and then they summon this worm, but then you know what? Lord was with me, and I done shot that reverend straight between the worm eyes that he had.
Nice. Give us a persuasion check.
Okay. Hey.
Nice. So that is +1. That you got why is it rolling conviction automatically?
I checked the thing, but I guess you can decide. There's like a little heart that you can check.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, I mean that's if you're using your conviction. So is
okay.
I see.
Yeah.
So you only tick that if you're actually putting it in, right?
Okay,
yeah.
So we're under where I put it.
Let's take a look here.
Notes.
Character sheets.
For notes.
I'm gonna take a look at let's see, one of the other sheets. Let's see.
Called 13.
Let's see here. I wonder if there's something on the character sheet that I can tick to let you track. There is not.
Maybe we can put under edges and advances. Just put conviction 1.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, because I think that. Let's see here. Let's see where it's under the setting rules, one of the optional rules. But let's see here. Conviction. There we go. Because I think you can get more than 1 point of conviction. Theme token. Oh, can never have more than 1 conviction token at once.
How about we just put a little, because the conviction is a heart, why don't we just put a little heart modifier on our characters until we use it?
Yeah, and then we know you got the conviction. Yeah, that works for me. All right. Let's see here. How did so you rolled that? That's great, Bill. Then Beth or Raven, what are you saying?
Well, she's got this gallows humor thing.
Yep.
So while that doesn't necessarily apply mechanically, I think that just kind of always applies. So for her, it's always like, it was the end times. I read about this once where there's a worm comes out of the ground, and that is definitely end times. And that preacher shot him, and the worm came out, and then Bill shot him. We both shot him, and then he finally went down. And yeah,
nice.
It's definitely worth getting the hell out of there because.
But it's gone now. This town could. I just call it Hellsgate again.
Yes.
I think we should call it Ravenswood, but
we should just call it Taterville.
Tater Town. So Beth, give us a persuasion check.
Nice.
Wow. Nice, yeah. Right. So Angus, you're gonna have +2 to your persuasion check. What does Angus end with to tell this hotelier?
Well, he'll sort of give them the this is what I do, this is what the agency does. It keeps good folks safe from terrible things, and maybe the town should be named A New Hope. And I will be contacting head office to make sure people come in and clean this up so good, decent people can live here again.
I will give you another +1 because you're invoking your badge. So why don't you get a +3 to your roll, please?
So this is a persuasion.
Yep.
With a +3. I'm not sure whether we're still fatigued at this point, but yeah, so that's a success.
No, you would not be, so that's a 5.
5.
She's 2 and a 2. Well, that is still a success. You lowered the fear level by 1. Hi, Anna Banana. Anna says hi to everyone. Hello, sweetie. Hello, sweetie. And with that, we, I guess, see our heroes. There's probably going to be enough horses. Oh, there are no horses in here. This is literally now a one-horse town. The only one that Angus, or that Vaquero, or what's his name? Santiago? What's his name?
I think it was Santiago.
El Justo. El Justo is apparently riding off on his horse, so you boys have a choice of walking your way out into Nevada territory, or folks walking your way out into Nevada territory, or walking your way through Death Valley. And I think we will leave it with that decision being made. We don't know, We know, the only thing we know is that it's with you guys, the sun coming up, and you guys walking off away from the town. The son and the father and the son standing at the door. The music will swell, and each of you will get another advance.
Nice.
So that'll bring us to the end of the, what did I call this one? A horror at Hellsgate. So for those listening at home, thank you so much or New Hope. Yes, now. Thanks so much for joining us for this 3-part Savage Worlds or Deadlands adventure. I think that we will be back again next weekend with some more Savage or more Deadlands because I'm having a blast with this stuff. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the campaign, the game we're playing, or this session in particular, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. You can also find me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and by email. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can also find a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. We have channels dedicated to most of the games we run on the channel, as well as most of the campaigns. And we also have other things like finding a group and information about virtual conventions and so forth. So lots of great people, lots of great topics, lots of ways to engage with the wider Dungeon Musings community. You can also find a link in the description of the video to something called Heroes Save Villages, which is the charity fundraising campaign we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a terrific organization active in over 130 countries that benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. From now until August 1st, 2021, for every $25 that is donated, we get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other awesome prizes that we have in our next charity raffle. The let's see here. The grand prize is going to be a copy of Beadle and Grimm's Legendary Edition Curse of Strahd. It's a really, really amazing box set and comes with a full set of mats, map mats to represent the entire complex of Castle Ravenloft, as well as a bunch of other keyed encounters from that particular adventure. A ton of amazing handouts, including my personal favorite, the best puppets a DM could ask for. And all that could be yours. You could win that for just as little as a $25 Canadian donation to Heroes Save Villages. All donations go directly to SOS Children's Villages International. None of it comes to the channel. None of it goes to any other middleman. It just goes to help those kids. Last thing I want to say is a big thank you to the posse for joining me once again. Fellers, Beth, or Dave, Carl, and Mo, thank you so much for joining me back in the Weird West again today, guys. This was a lot of fun. Congratulations on defeating your first Mojave Rattler.
Wow.
Yeah, that was no joke.
We did have to bring the mountain down on it, right?
Really? I do have that.
Reading.
Yeah, I've actually got that too, Mo.
There are rules for elephant guns in there.
Nice. All right. So then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for this session. As is always the case, we do hope this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. And until we say again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming, hombres.